Thank you, Mr. President. I rise in support of Senate Resolution 195, legislation I am sponsoring with the gentlelady from Washington County. To say our office have been inundated with calls about this matter would be an understatement, from emails to calls to people requesting meetings. At the beginning of last month, the Biden administration trotted out a plan that was buried in a U.S. Department of Treasury playbook on how to raise revenue at the federal level. Earlier this year, the U.S. Treasury released a 114-page document outlining various revenue-generating proposals for the Biden administration. On page 88 of this document, the U.S. Treasury outlines a plan titled Comprehensive Financial Account Reporting to Improve Tax Compliance. Last month, the Biden administration touted this initiative as a way to pay for a $3.5 trillion budget reconciliation plan. We are not here to debate the spending of our federal counterparts. But when our phone lines and emails into our office show grave concerns, we have to take action. The original measure unveiled last month would allow the federal government to monitor all financial account withdrawals and deposits exceeding $600. The Biden administration has since backtracked and raised the threshold to $10,000. Whether it's $600 or $10,000, this proposal goes against the very nature of our nation's taxation system. Our American taxing system has always been about voluntary compliance. Even in their strategic plan for 2018 through 2022, the IRS doubled down on this principle. On page 7 of their strategic plan, it states the American taxation system is based on voluntary compliance and supported by appropriate enforcement. Regardless of the dollar amount and where the Biden administration finally falls on this effort, the IRS and the federal government have no business snooping in anyone's personal financial bank records. And let's not forget that the IRS has a notorious track record of data breaches. And this proposal under review in D.C. would give them even greater access to private information. In February of 2016, the IRS announced the totality of a data breach from May of the prior year that leaked Social Security numbers, dates of birth, tax filing status, and home addresses, and said that it impacted more than 700,000 taxpayers. This plan by the Biden administration would grant the IRS all new information on taxpayers. And keep in mind that as the administration raises the dollar amount threshold to get votes, the average American has inflows and outflows with their bank account exceeding $60,000. That includes rent or mortgage, utilities, vehicle payments, transfers in and out of savings accounts, and more. Rather than seek new and more information, the IRS should look at how it can best protect Americans and their sensitive data. To give the Treasury and the IRS massive amounts of new personal information to spy on individual financial transactions sets our nation and our taxation system on a very dangerous path moving forward. We can stop that by telling Congress to say no to this intrusion into our personal bank accounts by saying yes to Senate Resolution 195. Thank you, Mr. President.